Hello friends, a little change of scenery. We're not in Houston anymore, but we're in New York City. We were here for an event called Thriftcon. I'll talk about that later in the video, but we're spending a little bit of a solo day. This is our final day in New York, so I have a couple things planned. I want to go for a run, maybe go rock climbing depending on how I feel. It is hot here in New York, very unexpected weather, but another thing I wanted to do was get coffee. Fortunately, I already got this from this coffee place called Cafe Grumpy. It was really cute. I'll put photos of it over here. And then I definitely do want to get like a snack, like a New York bagel or something like that. So a little New York ambiance for y'all. I forget what it's called, but I'm gonna have it like right here. This is where we're headed to. We need to hop on the subway real fast to get there. This heat is no joke. Obviously, I'm from Houston and we get heat and humidity down there, but I don't know. I guess since everywhere's like concrete here, like I'm starting to feel it more. We're right in front of Central Park over here. I want to go run through it. There's this like 5-mile loop that it's the NYRR. Give me 1 second. Okay. I've been so confused by the title, but it's the NYRR Run Center, the New York Road Runners Run Center. That's where we're going to. It's like this little hub. If you guys have been paying attention to the channel, I have been running a lot more, so I feel like this will be a fun little activity for me to do. Will I die? I don't know. Is it hot? Yes. Let's go find this place.
Camped out on the porch, trying to work this out. Raining in my head, but my body is a drought. I'm on the hole, just waiting for my momentary strike. Then I press the other way on Pharaoh's fury ride. I want so bad to find a way to get out. Stop the swing to find someone who knows how. I wish I had.
Okay, we just got done with the run. It was 5 miles. I believe I did it in, let's see, it was like a 10:10 pace. I'm tired, guys. As you saw, I stopped halfway through. Literally, it is so hot. This trail is really hilly. Like going up some of the hills, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I am tired. I'm on vacation. Why am I pushing myself this hard? But we got it done in 10:10. Considering I stopped maybe like realistically like 10 times throughout the run. 10:10 is not bad. Let's head back and get my stuff. I want to look and see if they have any hats with the NYRR logo. If not, we're gonna take the subway, head down, and stop by another running store that I forgot was in New York. Let's go.
Find a workaround, a workaround. Later at the derby, line up the cars. All my emotions are painted on the doors. I'm watching from the bleachers. I can feel the heat of fires.
I absolutely love the idea of the NYR, like a running center, a running hub. The fact that it had lockers, and I just spent like maybe like 20 minutes just resting after my run because my phone was at like 20%, so I was able to charge it back up to 50%. I don't know, really cool place. I like it a lot. I know I mentioned earlier in the video that I was gonna go rock climbing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm pretty tired from the run. We're gonna go to the Bandit Store. I forgot to mention this as well, but oh my God, New York. Before doing everything I did today, I did actually go to the Statue of Liberty with my family. That was a lot of fun. It was a cool experience. Just to do something like touristy like that. New York is definitely one of my favorite cities to travel to. I just love the vibe, the energy, just all the things you could do in the city, even though it's like a city. Like I just ran 5 miles in the middle of a city. That's so sick. But let's go to the Bandit Store and then we need to eat afterwards. My goodness, it is hot. We just got done at the Bandit Store. I'm super excited. I got a New York exclusive hat and then a New York exclusive like crew cut socks. I bought the socks because my good friend Andrew, I'm gonna book it back to Houston. I'm driving tomorrow morning and I wanna make it every Wednesday at 7 is NYRR Run Club. The run club my friend Andrew runs and I love him to death. I was gonna ask him if he wants anything from the store and I'm like, wait, why am I gonna ask him? I'm just gonna buy something for him. So the pack of socks come in a set of 2. So I'm gonna give him one of the socks and I'm gonna keep a sock and who knows, maybe I might twin on one of the runs. But we're gonna do a little vintage shopping and then I'm getting hungry, so we're gonna grab some food afterwards. Let's do that. On the way to the vintage stores, I passed by this neighborhood of like apartments lined up. It is honestly so beautiful in New York. It's a goal of mine to eventually move here one day. Who knows? Maybe start a vintage market here. But first thrift store of the day, 2nd Street. Absolutely love this store. It's a chain that's located in a lot of different cities, but the prices are really good. These New Balances were really nice, but I felt the colors were a little too bold for me. And these Jordans, I felt like were a decent price. I would expect them to be much more expensive. Second stop was the Reshop. There was a ton of these in New York that I went to the other day. The prices are really good here. I did find these silver tab chinos that I really liked, but they end up being a little too tight for me. I was a little bummed out about that. Oh, this baby fat jacket was sick. The leather, the detailing, not a bad price as well. This was another shop. What is it called? Thrift NYC. It was a really cool curation. It was looking kind of expensive. This drum setup was cool, but I was looking through the whites, didn't really find much. Yeah, let's go eat, guys. Thrifting's done. We didn't really find much. Prices are pretty high here in New York, and in general, I'm not the most like receptive to thrift shopping just because obviously, as you guys know, I sell vintage at my page, Resilient HTX. So sometimes I have the notion of like, oh, I could just find it, or like, oh, do I really want to pay like $50 for these pairs of pants whenever like maybe in Houston I could find the same pair for like 25. I don't know. Just thoughts that go through my head. Before we go eat, I want to talk about Thriftcon. The reason why I came to New York in the first place. For you guys who have been watching the channel, you guys know a couple times a year I travel to different cities to vend at Thriftcon, and they decided to come to New York, and I was like, New York is my favorite city in the United States. Why not? Like, it felt like all the stars aligned. I came, and the event itself was, I won't sugarcoat it. It was very underwhelming. Hello guys. The event just ended, and yeah, it definitely didn't go as expected. I'm a little bummed out. But hey, we're in New York. The trip goes on. I don't know how I'm gonna format this video, but we're gonna cut to the next thing. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I hope you guys are learning something about vintage selling, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, amazing day wherever you guys are. Love y'all. The area, oh my gosh, it was in this like old Navy shipyard house, which was hot. Like there was a truck passed by. There was a back section that only had AC, and the section I was in, closer to the front, didn't have any AC. So it was just super muggy weather. And New York is experiencing a extreme heat warning where it's like 98 degrees. So tie that into this like warehouse that used to like build ships, like it's gonna be hot in there. And it was a really long and narrow venue, and I typically don't like those styles of venues just because like it spreads out the customers way too thin. And I don't know, some customers were saying that the venue was like too far from the subway lines, that was really difficult to get into. I don't know, you could say like I don't know, whatever reasons you want to say for why the event was slow, but it was slow. And definitely Thriftcons this year have been getting slower and slower, and just vintage events in general. That just gives me more motivation to continue hosting my markets. The Resilient Fleet, we're currently hosting one every month and a half. And as of right now, all my vendors do extremely well. They're very happy. I'm able to keep it as affordable as I can, just to continue creating like an opportunity for people in Houston to sell. Just because obviously I've been selling for like 5-6 years now, and I love being able to sell vintage. I'm in freaking New York City right now because of the fact that I sell vintage. So I want to be able to create an opportunity, a market for other people to do the same. Love the guys at ThriftCon. The next event is in Denver, and Denver's normally the best ThriftCon, but just judging how the past events have been, I'm weighing my options just because it costs a lot to drive out to these events, to book a hotel, to gas, trailer, there's so many different expenses you pay for, and it makes me think, is it worth it? ThriftCon is happening in Houston in October. I will 100% do that one just because I only have to pay for the booth fee, and I live in Houston. I get to stay in my own place, so it makes sense for me to do that one. But in regards to the other ThriftCons this year, I'm definitely going to sit them out. That's enough yaps. Let's go find some food. Okay, we just got done with Cafeteria. We're on the way to Penn Station to head back to the Airbnb, which is in New Jersey. I'm not gonna lie, guys, those were really good fish tacos. It ended up being $37 for my tacos and my little fun drink. I feel like it was worth it, to be honest. It was a fun experience. It was a fun vibe. I was able to charge my phone as well, which I was very grateful for, because man, does GPS in the city run your battery down. But I'm gonna walk. It's only like a 15-minute walk to Penn Station. I will check up with you guys once we get there to wrap up this day in the vlog and whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're off the train. We're in Lisbon, New Jersey. All that's left is just to call it Uber back to the house. I am exhausted. I don't know if you guys can tell. I feel tired. It was a fun day. Genuinely, I do want to make more of these videos, like these vlog style videos, whether it be like I'm traveling or I don't know, just like more running content, more athletic content. I built this channel off of like vintage clothes. It was like a vintage channel. I'd like to transition to more lifestyle content and feature vintage clothing, because I'm still going to host vintage markets. I'm still going to source vintage. I'm still going to sell at vintage markets. But on this channel, I want to post more about what I like. And let me know what you guys thought about this video, because it's definitely a bit more different than what I normally post. But I feel like once I edit it together, hopefully it comes out pretty good. I want to get home as early as I can because I have a 24-hour drive tomorrow. I'm going to split it up into 2 days, but I'm going to try to knock it out. Like I said earlier, I want to make it to my run club, give my gift to my good friend Andrew. I got a little emotional leaving on the train just because I love New York to death. This was generally a fun trip. Obviously, I mentioned how Thriftcon was a bit slow, but it's because of Thriftcon I was able to come to New York, and I'm incredibly okay, there's a train coming. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity, and I'm incredibly grateful for the fact I get to film this and bring you guys along as well. It is sweaty. I need to call an Uber. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thank you for tagging along. I'll see you in the next one.